Number 12. The following table shows the frequency distribution of marks scored by students in a math test. The frequencies for two classes are not shown. The table also shows the height of each rectangular bar of a histogram drawn to represent the information on the marks scored by the students. We have the marks class of 10 to 14, 15 to 19, 20 to 29, and then frequencies only for the first class, then the heights of the bars for each of the three classes. Then you are told to calculate the missing frequencies. Here, as you can see from the classes, they are of unequal intervals. When you have classes of unequal intervals, we can represent this data using a histogram by drawing our histogram. Now on our vertical axis or y-axis, we'll have what we call the frequency density, FD. Frequency density simply means the distribution of the frequencies in that class interval or that width. So we get it by frequency over the class interval or the class width. Let me call it CW, class width. And we know how we get the class interval, the difference between the boundaries, and then you add 1. So you can see for the first class it is 10 to 14. That will be a boundary or an interval of 5. 15 to 19, it is the same, a class of 5, class interval of 5. While 20 to 29, you can see it is 10. So this data has an equal intervals. Therefore, if you are drawing a histogram, we'll have frequency density on our y-axis and then the upper limits on our x-axis. So using the formula frequency density is equals to frequency over the class width, we can get the remaining frequencies. First is to test. The frequency density of the first class is 1.4, while the frequency is 7 and the interval is, or the width is 5. So that one you can test that. 7 divided by 5, you will get 1.4. So the formula is what you apply, or we apply the same formula for the two remaining frequencies. So from that formula, FD is equals to frequency over the width. Frequency will be given by the product of the frequency density and the class width. So therefore for the first one, we'll have the frequency being the density, which is 2, and then the interval, which is 5, that is 10. Then for the last one, the density, which is 1.5, then the interval, which is 10, that is 15. And as simple as that, we have the frequencies of the two classes.